Hello! Welcome back from the break, everybody.
Yo.
Yay! Let's pick up this fight.
Okay, so we're hovering on the edge of a failure, and whether it's going to remain one. Our blacksmith, so Darrell, you attempted to help and failed. Was this Ackwell, Stephanie, that got the 12?
Yeah.
So Ackwell, with his knife, is going to help. So you're helping this, and then Esther, you're using a brick to smash, but you failed. Right? You get a 6. Do you want to spend the 1 to bump it up?
I don't know. What are the consequences?
So if you fail, something bad will happen to both you and to Libby's character.
Okay.
If you succeed, probably something bad will just happen to Libby's character instead of you.
Okay. I'll be compassionate and spend 2 of my 8 luck to save us.
Okay. Wow. You only have to spend 1 because
1 of my 8 luck.
Yeah. All right, so you'll both suffer a lesser effect. Okay. All right. So yeah, you come running up, and it's on the ground. So how are you? Are you just gonna start like smashing it with the brick? Are you hitting it any place in particular? Or?
Yeah. No. Estra is like covered in zombie guts already, so she just starts smashing it in the face with the brick over and over again.
Excellent. Okay.
Frenzy.
So when you hit it in the head, its skull crumples like a wet paper bag.
No.
And you pop something inside, and it squirts this like whitish kind of fluid on you. It's like gray fluid. And you immediately start to choke. Like you can't breathe. You can feel your throat closing up, and you stagger back. What are you gonna do?
I don't know. Panic.
Okay. It's an appropriate approach. What does your panicking look like?
I'll drop my brick and start clawing at my throat and try and, I don't know, throw up probably.
All right. So you're staggering backwards, and Darrell, you see that in another second, if Esther continues, or if Esther continues on the path they're going to fall off the path and fall basically off the cliff to their death. So what do you want to do?
Fine.
You want
the cliff.
to run and grab your friend there?
Direction.
Sorry, I missed some of that.
Try and push her in the opposite direction of the cliff.
Okay, I was wondering where you're going. All I heard was the push part. I'm gonna run and push you off the cliff. See you later.
She could. She did.
Have a good fall, bricklayer. This is for killing my vine, baby. Okay, so you run forward, and now I get to use my you failed thing. So you're running forward, and the dying body that used to be your son lashes out and wraps its tendril around your ankle, and you feel yourself falling forward on your face. So yeah, you fall down, you land on your stomach. And you get the wind knocked out of you, and your eyes start to water. It's like pulling you, like dragging you towards it. Kira, I need you to roll damage. I need to just see how much still alive this thing is. We didn't do that yet.
Okay, what is that? 1d4?
D4. Yep.
3.
Awesome. Okay. All right. So that grabbing was its last hurrah. You killed it. But it did prevent Libby's character from saving you. So you're like staggering backwards.
No.
The only other person I think within range is Darrell. Darrell, do you want to do anything? You see Estra, like if you don't, Estra will fall and die.
I'll reach out.
You want to try and grab her?
Yeah.
Okay. So you're gonna defy danger with your dexterity.
Okay.
So just before you roll, I'll lay it out here for you. She's panicking. Okay. So if you do grab her and you fail, there's a pretty good chance she's just gonna grab you, and the both of you will fall.
Okay. 2d6 again? No.
Nice.
Is that what I'm rolling?
Yeah. 2d6 plus your dexterity. Yeah.
Which is 0. Okay. 2d6.
I believe in you.
Use your luck.
Okay.
Yeah, what luck do I need? I have a lot of luck.
If you spend, here's the thing, if you spend 4, you do it and nothing bad will happen to either of you. If you spend 1, something bad will happen, but it'll be I'll make you make a hard choice.
So it's either 1 or 4?
Yeah.
I'll spend 4.
Nice. All right.
That's so generous.
Yeah. All right. So Estra, you get pulled back from the brink you didn't even know was there.
Yes.
And I mean, you've still got this like goo on you.
Yeah. She grabs onto Jarrell though.
Yeah.
Like, saved her, and so she like grabs onto you and claws onto you, Jarrell. And thank you for saving me. Oh my god.
Okay, so Jarrell, you get a big smeary goo hug too.
Am I choking though?
It's not it's not as bad, but both of you need to defy danger with your constitution.
Okay. So much defying danger.
Constitution.
There's a lot of danger to defy.
I got a 10. It's a good roll.
Nice.
I also got a 10.
Excellent. Okay, so there's no immediate harm from the goo. You manage to like wipe it off of you before you suffocate, and you can feel your airways clearing. The zombie has ceased to move, and you notice as you're like wiping it away that suspended in the like weird fluid, there's these little like sort of seeds, like little pointy burrs of seeds, and it's a really good thing you didn't get any of those like in your mouth or your nose or anything.
Oh my god. Okay.
Yeah, but you're safe. You managed to like wipe it all off before any of them get in you. And then
that sounds like what's
and then as soon as it started, it's over. There's like silence now. You can just hear the wind blowing.
And this all stemmed from Ackwell poking the tree.
Yeah, poking the tree.
Poke responsibly.
The moral of the story.
Yeah, do not poke the zombie tree. I mean, the tree is still there, but it's not vomiting.
It's not doing anything anymore. It's not writhing in any way.
No. I mean, you could go poke it again.
No, thank you. If it's dormant, let's leave it that way.
Lavinia yells out, "Who wants some beer?" from across the field. Now that everyone's done.
She's sitting next to her.
Let's get drunk.
Gwen's like, "Yar!" she's finally noticed what's happening. She's just been like feeding her pigs the whole time.
Yes.
She's like, "Beer?"
So, do you guys want to? Everybody gonna move up to kind of the vicinity of the battle, or?
Yeah, sure.
Okay. All right. So Gwen, your pigs start to like poke around at the dead bodies, like, snuffling at them. Do you like poke them away, or do you let them? Okay. You're like, no.
I don't want them ingesting any of that.
Do your swine have names?
No. Should I roll for their names?
Do you want to?
Sure.
Okay. All right.
It'll be fun.
Are they both male pigs?
Yeah, sure.
Okay. All right. Roll 2d100. Please.
Okay. Here's the first one.
Okay. So pig number 1's name is Gildus. No, Gim. Sorry. Yeah. Gim. Yeah.
Okay. Gim.
And then if Gim had a baby, you could call it Gimlet. Gim, and here's another weird, like, Welsh one. Wolf. It's spelled Waelf Wulf.
Wolf.
Yeah, Wolf.
What the hell?
I'm gonna call him
Gim.
I'm gonna call him Will.
Cool.
Gim and Wolfie. Alright, so they start nosing around at the bodies. There's a slightly bloodied pry bar lying here and a burlap sack with some of Aled's blood on it. If anybody wants to take those.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, someone should definitely grab that crowbar.
It's useful not just for bashing things, but for prying things open.
How do I know what I can carry?
I think Ackwell would take some stuff.
I'm not too worried about the weight stuff. Like, if it makes sense, you could just tuck it in a belt or whatever. Don't worry about it. But, like, if you're like, I'm going to carry this entire treasure chest, then we might have to have a conversation.
Yeah. Okay. I want the sack.
Yeah.
I have 50 feet of rope, but no bag. So.
Okay.
Convenience.
All right. So, does anybody want to search the zombies' bodies? And actually, also, Darrell, what are you doing?
Well,
Daryl or Jarrell?
Darrell, the mother of
The
these
mother.
two.
Okay, cool.
These two dead boys.
I'm kind of just in a little bit of shock
Yeah.
as the zombie did like pounce at me and grab me a few times. So
He just wanted to embrace his mother one last
I'm
time.
still a little bit disbelief that they were still.
He always was a good husband.
My eyes were very small to see their entire image. So I think in my head, psychologically, I'm actually denying the fact that my children have turned into plant zombies.
Right. That's probably a good way to go psychologically with that. So is maybe a more pragmatic character gonna search the bodies?
I mean, yeah, I could search them.
Yeah,
I
me
think-
too. Okay, I mean, I think you got dibs there, Darrell.
Yeah, I wouldn't do it.
Okay. All right. So you find on Kiri's body, still sheathed, a short sword and dagger, gifts that you gave him for his birthday. They're weapons you forged yourself. So he was still carrying them when he died. And Albin, he has 2 coins in a pouch on his belt. And he still has his last allowance that you gave him. So if someone wants a short sword and a dagger and 2 coins, they're up for Darrell's giving away or keeping as you choose.
I'm gonna take those items as if the zombie children have stolen them from my actual children.
I know, good call. You're gonna return them eventually.
I'll
Okay,
hang-
so make a note that you now have a short sword and a dagger and 2 coins. It's like a real weapon, an actual weapon designed for killing things. Didn't look like it did Kiri any good, but
Okay, and what about the coins?
yeah, you can just note you have those.
Pouch. Alright.
So from here, from where you're standing, you can see the walls of the keep. Whoever was watching you before is gone now. They've left. The massive stone blocks of the keep stand imposingly ahead of you. There's an area of, not a moat, but like a gap between the path and the gatehouse. And it looks like the drawbridge that used to cross it has long since fallen away into ruin. There's a few rotten planks placed across the ditch, and a heavy iron portcullis stands half raised, rusty spikes hanging down a mere 4 feet above the stone floor. There's also some room around, like if you cross the planks to the other side, there's some room around the walls to explore if you don't want to just go straight through the gatehouse.
I think we should go around.
Yeah. Are we concerned about the integrity of this portcullis? This big door that could just fall down on top of us.
Yeah.
True, it is that. Well, I mean, first there's the gap to surmount. It's like a couple of yards across, and drops pretty steeply. And it's just there's these like wooden boards lying that cover the gap. So
Well, we've got 4 planks.
You have 4 planks?
I do.
Oh shit, you do. I forgot about that.
One
What
was
would you like
eaten
to-
by the tree.
what would you like to do with your planks?
Can I like discern? I guess discern reality.
Yeah, you want to take a look?
and
Sure.
see. Let me look at the moves.
So while most of the characters are like looking at the scary walls and looking at the drop, Daryl the boat rider is like, planks, eh?
That's
I know a thing or two about a plank.
right. I
Awesome.
want to see what should I be on the lookout
Yeah, well,
for.
go ahead and roll first.
Okay. 2d6. It's wisdom.
Mm-hmm. 2d6, add your wisdom.
0. Everything is 0. 6.
All right. Would you like to accept that 6, or
What's the deal with 6 again?
you fail, and I get to make a move?
I mean, yeah. Let's do it.
All right. So, yeah, I mean, in your assessment, these are fine, sturdy planks that could support any human's weight, no problem.
Okay. I'm not confident in myself now.
Aw.
Can I can I see if there's like obvious holes though?
You want to come up and like take a close look at them? Yeah, I mean they're wood. They don't match. Like they're not all planks. Like it's not like part of a bridge or something. Like they seem to be scavenged from various places. Two of them are like nailed together with some black iron nails. It's a hastily constructed bridge, and on it, in like mud, you see a number of various like footprints. But you can't. I mean, you're not a tracker. You can't make sense of them.
I see. I think I would try to cross and hold onto my planks while I did it, so I could like, I don't know, make steps as I go.
So to describe exactly what your character is doing. So
I have my planks, and I'm just step by stepping across the bridge. And if it feels uneasy, then maybe I put one of my planks out to see if I can make a better step, and step on that. Step to the next one, and then turn around and pick up my old plank. No, I wouldn't do that yet because everybody else has to cross. Maybe.
Okay.
I would just start trying to see if it seems stable.
Sure. Yeah, that's a good plan.
Because if I think it's stable, then I'm gonna go for it.
Yeah, I mean the first few steps, like the first couple of planks, are okay. It seems pretty sturdy to you. You want to still use your planks to guide the way?
If I need to.
It doesn't seem like you do.
Then I will keep going.
Okay.
I'm still like I'm 1 foot at a time, you know. So like if this one goes out.
Sure. What's everybody else doing while Daryl is crossing the bridge?
Waiting.
He's just gonna walk. Everybody's like, oh shit, oh shit, oh shit. There's this gang of like 10 people. All right. So just blindly crashing on ahead, you're going to need to defy danger with your luck. This is just a pure straight up. If you're lucky, nothing bad will happen.
Okay.
So roll.
Oh god, luck is bad.
Roll and add whatever your modifier for your current luck is.
Oh no, wait. It's not Ackwell who's crossing. It's female Daryl who's crossing, who does not get negative.
Milady Daryl.
I suck.
Oh god, that sigh.
Do you want to spend any luck on this roll, Daryl?
I mean, yeah. I think I have to. What do I need to get up?
How much worse? How much less worse do you want it to be? 1 point will make it a mitigated failure. 4 points will make it a total not failure.
Let's do 1. Let's do 4. Yeah, no, let's do 1. Let's do 1. Just 1.
All right, 1. Okay. All right.
I'm already down to 5 down now.
Okay, so here's your choice. You can stop and turn back, or you can like you're crossing. You feel yourself stumble, and you sort of lose your balance, and you feel your planks like pulling you. You can let go of some of them and let them tumble down off the cliff and disappear, but you'll fall back and be safe, or you can lose all of them and be safe on the other side.
I will only lose some.
Okay, how many do you have?
4.
Okay, all right. So you drop a few of them, stagger backwards. You lose 2 of your planks.
Okay.
But you're safe on the not past
where I'm
side.
standing.
Yeah.
Basically in the same place.
Yeah,
okay.
Totally.
And I'll keep going, obviously.
You just want to just go again?
Yeah, I'm just gonna keep moving forward.
Okay. Well, no, I mean when you dropped your planks, you had to like stagger back all the way to the beginning edge.
Oh,
yeah.
Then I'll lose them all and go across.
Okay. All right.
Sorry,
so just erase your planks.
Totally.
Everybody else that's watching, you see Daryl get partway, start to stumble. Everybody holds their breath, and then Daryl, like all of the planks just tumble willy-nilly down into the chasm, and Daryl just runs for it to the other side. So Daryl, you made it! Yay! You're on the other side. There's a few rotten planks still crossing, and you're standing maybe a few feet now away from the the hanging teeth of the portcullis. What's everybody else gonna do?
My character, Galaniel, is gonna go with her because I have a light step.
Hells yeah, you do. All right, Galaniel, you drift across the bridge like mist on the open sea, and in a shower of starlight arrive on the other side. You're fine. It's all good.
It's all good.
Shower of starlight.
Yeah. Lit from the heavens. Yeah. Elf magic. How's everybody else getting across?
Tenonial is going to do the same.
Okay.
The Elven Troubadour
Nice.
follows the same path as the elf before her. And Blythe is going to, the Chapman is going to kind of look around craftily and see if there's anything that can help her, because she doesn't understand this plank business. She's going to talk to her drunken halfling friend.
Okay.
See if there's any kind of tips.
You're looking for something around that could like help make the crossing easier.
Yeah.
I mean, there's several wooden planks that have just fallen into the gorge that probably would have helped.
Can't use those anymore.
But I mean, aside from those, why don't you? I mean, it sounds like you're assessing the situation, so why don't you roll and add your wisdom for me?
I am. And
you can ask me one. Yep.
Yeah, so it's a 0.
Yep.
So I will. Wait.
I mean, it sounds like I know what question you're already asking, but just to make sure, you can ask whatever you want.
My discerning reality.
Yeah, definitely.
Okay.
Unless you'd like to spout like lore about holes or trees or whatever. It sounded to me like you're looking for some help.
Who's really in control here? No. Who here is useful? No. I thought that said what? What here?
It's what?
Useful or valuable to me. That was correct.
You spot. You spot the 50 feet of rope on Ackwell's like belt, like across their chest. That would definitely help, especially now that you have a person on the other side.
I was going to ask about that.
Yes.
That makes
Yeah.
So Blythe runs up to the chasm and shouts across to Ackwell and says, "Throw me your rope."
Daryl's on the other side. You could throw the rope to
I'll throw the rope.
Daryl.
Yeah.
Oh, it wasn't Ackwell.
Ackwell, throw your rope to Daryl.
Sorry.
I will. Ackwell will definitely throw his rope over to Daryl.
Okay. Awesome. All right. So there's no problem there. You throw the rope. So Daryl now has the rope, or has one end of the rope. I assume you didn't throw the whole thing.
No, just one end.
All right. So you have a rope now across the chasm.
So everyone else who's left, just grab it, and everyone who's over there help pull for stability. Is that the idea?
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
Sure. Who's the last person across?
How strong do I have to be to like carry my pigs?
Yeah.
How strong is Gwen?
She has 13 plus 1.
Oh yeah, you're fine. You could just like pick it up, one under each arm.
Like sick.
Kinda. Yeah, you're fine.
We're gonna have to wrap the rope around your waist.
Yeah.
If you're holding both pigs.
Fine. It's totally fine.
Create like a swing under my butt. I'm like
pile them on your head. Yeah, no, you're okay.
I guess I'll do that. That's scary.
Who's the last person across?
Probably, I would say Ackwell will be last because Lavinia should not be last because she's wasted.
Okay, all right. So Ackwell, the netright, whose rope this is.
Mm-hmm.
As you're crossing, and the rest of the party, there's people holding the rope for you. And I think you get across okay. It was a good plan. There's no danger here of you falling, and even if you did fall, they'd be able to grab you. So I think you're okay.
Cool.
So you're all gathered now at the foot of the gatehouse. So the gatehouse itself It's like there's like a wall that goes around the keep, and then there's like a little mini building where the portcullis is up in front. And from here, you can actually see like into the gatehouse, and it's like like a medieval airlock. There's the gate in the front. There would normally be a secondary gate or something in the back, so that if people were invading, they could close the gate behind you and pour things on you. Everything in here is covered in like a dark moss. And you can see from here that like murder holes, like holes where you'd pour hot oil or whatever, line the walls of the inside of the gatehouse, fashioned in the likeness of looming toads. There are arrow slits all around the high stone walls from here, and you can hear from this close the flap of the banner, that skull banner, in the wind as the storm approaches. So you'd have to duck to get under it, all but Lavinia. Or whoever, the short elf, whichever elf was short, Galaniel.
Or Fivio.
Oh, I think I'm a bit taller because I have a very long...
Oh, yeah, right, you're long neck.
Yes.
Well, Lavinia is the only one who could just walk, like, full through. You all have to duck under the gate to get in. Or, if you want to, you can walk along the outside of the keep wall and check it out. What would you like to do?
Yeah, I'll send my elf in there.
Okay.
My short elf.
Okay. All right. So what do you want to do? Describe. Are you gonna like duck under? Are you gonna run?
Well, I think I'm just gonna kind of try to get on my side a little bit and roll under quickly, so I don't get smashed by it.
Okay. All right.
All inning.
Okay. All right. Yeah. So as you go to like get under the gate,
there it comes.
Oh yeah, you guys all hear from above the sound of it. At first you think it's like animals, like you hear a strange like snarling, like barking, but then you realize that it's like an animal's like mouth trying to form words, and there's two of them they're talking, and so one of them like makes this like barking, like snarling noise. The other one barks back, and then you hear a clank, and then the gate drops. Quickly. So can you make a defy danger with your dexterity, please? Try to roll under quickly.
Is this the woman with the pigs?
Nothing.
No, this is Thorfiviel, the Wanderer.
2d6?
2d6 plus your dexterity.
Oh, I wish I had some.
Okay. So if you want to spend 2 luck, it'll only be kind of a horrible failure, or you can spend 5 and you could roll underneath.
I'll do 5. I have 13 luck.
The full 5.
I have 13 luck. Let's do it.
Okay. All right.
Mission.
Okay. So you dive under the portcullis, which slammed shut behind you, maybe catching like you have a cloak, right?
Mm-hmm.
All right. So it just like catches the edge of your cloak. You're inside the gatehouse now, but you're separated from your friends with this heavy iron gate. The barking on the walls gets louder, and it's matched now by the tolling of a heavy iron bell from up in the tower. It's a pretty good bet that this is an alarm, and that whatever creatures are making these noises, they have friends on the way. What's everybody gonna do?
So is this door closing?
It's shut. It's like slammed shut. Yeah, it's a big rusty like metal gate.
Is there anywhere? I think we should. We have to check the perimeter.
Does it have those like big iron crossbars like this? Is there enough room for someone to squeeze through those squares?
Maybe if Lavinia tried really hard, she could squeeze through. But it's designed to keep out humans. So so they've slammed shut. And if these reinforcements do come, they're going to find Thorfiviel alone. Right, you're going to get the entire brunt of the reinforcements.
Can we try and lift it somehow?
Definitely. 3 people, I think, could stand abreast and like get a hand on it. Who's the strongest 3 in the party?
Daryl will help.
Scenario has a 12. That's it.
I'm a 12 too.
I guess. Thror can help, right? Even though she's on the inside.
Yeah. Thorfiviel can totally do it.
So her and Gwen will both help. They have +1.
Okay, so Thorfivio, Gwen, and who's the Daryl? Yeah. So who's gonna be the main roller? Whoever that is, the other 2 people can roll to help.
Not me, because I'm the lowest. So one of you.
Okay. All right.
Okay, so do the helping. You can do it before or after, whichever.
2d6 again.
Yes.
I get a 10.
Nice. Okay, so Daryl helps. Daryl comes running over and starts to lift the gate. Do you want to roll for who's rolling? Is Gwen gonna roll?
2 characters, right?
Yeah. Which one's the primary lifter?
I'd say Gwen.
Gwen is okay.
She's on the outside still.
So that hunchback pig strength.
Yeah.
All right. Okay. So Thorfivio, you can roll for help on this one. So just 2d6 plus if you don't have a bond with Gwen. So.
No, I don't.
Okay. Okay. So you help, but expose yourself to some additional danger.
Okay.
All right. That's no surprise there. Thorfivio's already in danger.
Really.
Okay. All right. So now you can do your primary roll. You get a +1 or you get a +2, and then whatever your strength is for Gwen.
Okay.
Okay.
So +3.
Nice. Yeah,
+1 for strength.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. 2d6 plus 3. 10. Crap.
Excellent. All right. So no problem there. You raise the portcullis. It takes a little while though, and the danger that Thorfivio is in. So you're pulling, and you hear some noises you hear behind you, and you turn and look over your shoulder, and you see 2. I'm loath to call them humans. They're human shaped. Can you roll 2d12 for me? Roll one and then the other. I want to see what you. I'll roll randomly to determine. Yeah, Thorfivio. We'll see what you see.
2d. Wait.
Yeah,
what?
roll a d12, then another d12.
Oh, okay.
I'm randomly generating some stuff.
Okay, so a 6.
Mm-hmm.
And a 10.
Okay, so one of them, they're 2 vaguely human shapes. They're wearing ratty leather armor and hide. They're just chunks of leather that have been sewn together. One of them has huge curling ram's horns and enormous this big bulbous goat eyes. And then the other one comes lurching out, and this one has a body this is literally from the quote, a body that weeps maggots, larvae, and flies from its open mouth, ears, and eyes. So these 2 lurching towards you, one of which is
barfing
insects. The other has giant goat horns.
And we just got that door open, right?
Yeah, and so you're Daryl, you're holding the door open, and these 2 beastmen appear, and they look like they're
coming in or inside coming out.
They're inside coming out.
Oh, okay.
So they've got Thorfivio in their eyes, and they're going to come running up, and they're going to try.
Can
they both have weapons, but yeah, you have something you want to do.
I want the person inside that I can't say their name to get out, and then to drop the gate as quickly as
I get the hell out.
Okay.
I have a feather light step, as you all know.
Okay.
Hop, skip out of there.
Drop the gate.
Okay, sure. And then Daryl steps back, and the gate shuts.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
So the 2 beastmen come running up to the gate and immediately start shoving their arms through, trying to grab you with their dirty fingernails. And the ram, the one with the ram's horns, is butting his horns against the gate, and there's this loud ringing noise, and the other one is just bugs just falling out of his face. And they're too stupid to know that the gate is closed, but they're still trying to grab you. And the bell is continuing to toll, the alarm is raised. Where do you guys want to go? What do you want to do?
Where can we go?
You could go around the other side. There's space around the walls.
Let's see that.
Okay. Which way do you want to go? Left or right?
Right.
Okay. So to your right, the wall extends all the way up to the base of the tower, and then to your left, there's a sharp turn around the other side.
Oh.
So we should go left?
It's up to you. Left will get you the most immediately out of the way.
Yeah.
Okay.
I want to try that way.
Okay.
Agreed.
Okay. So you all kind of shuffle over that direction. And around the corner, imagine the castle is being sat on a very kind of small plateau. It's only a little bit bigger than the castle itself. There's maybe at the widest enough room for 2 people to stand next to each other and not have it be like dangerous. I mean, the whole thing's dangerous. But you know what I mean? Yeah, there's a space. You just stand there. You'll be safe forever. It's weird. So you have to stay fairly close to the wall, but you can move along the side of the wall here. And as you go, you turn around the corner. You can see that it goes like all the way down the wall to a turn sharply to the right, because it's a vaguely sort of square-shaped wall. And at the end, it looks like that wall has collapsed. There's like massive piles of rubble at the far end.
Okay.
So like a way in.
Yeah, so there may be a way in that pile of rubble.
Well, let's approach.
Okay. All right. So when you get to the end of the wall, you can still hear the iron bell ringing. And at the corner, at this back corner, the massive wall is collapsed, spilling huge, like stone blocks, like the size of a wagon, down the rocky slope. So it kind of tumbles down. There's no more path here because the rocks have all obliterated it and fallen away. And so instead of a wall, there's 2 ends of a wall with a bunch of blocks precariously balanced atop one another. And you could pick your way up the blocks, climb over them, and into the keep from here.
Ooh.
I ask my party if they want to do that. As we end for the evening, because it's 9 o'clock.
Excellent. All right.
What say ye, party? Do you want to climb the wall?
Yes.
It sounds risky enough to do it.
It's just crazy enough to work.
Just crazy enough to work. Awesome.
Is that a good place for us to
Yeah,
wrap it
sounds
up
good
for
to
the
me.
night?
Yep.
Cool.
Mm-hmm.
Let me switch the overlays back so I can see all of your faces. And let's do some shout outs to the end of the evening. And let's start with Kira again. I'll go around the circle. Say nice things about people and thanks and who you are and where we can support you again.
Oh, okay. Cool. So, right, I'm Kira McGran. I like games and art and stuff, and this is really fun. I had a really great time. I like the pig lady. So that's probably my favorite, new fan favorite. I'm excited about it, and I want to see if we actually can get into this keep.
Mm-hmm.
Cool, and I just pasted your stuff in chat so people can follow you. Go ahead, Livy.
I am Livy B. You can find me on my stream, which is Livy B. My Twitter, which is Livy B, but with 4 E's instead of 2. I had a really good time on my first Dungeon World with you guys again. Last time I was on one should be going for I think 2 months. And I'm looking forward to it. Thank you all for watching, and I had a really good time talking to all of you. Also, I just wanted to say a huge thanks to Manga Man for subscribing to my channel while I was on this show.
Woohoo! That's so nice. And Jess, after you cough.
Guys, yeah. Thanks so much for watching. I'm Jess. You can follow me at Silden. Sunder is my other half. Thanks for modding, Sunder. You're wonderful. Silden anywhere, like Google Silden and it's me. I have my art on Etsy if you want to check that out. I do some geek apparel. Right now I have a couple of printed scarves in StarCraft themed prints and also some polyhedral dye prints. They're really cute. Buy them. I'm going to Red Bull DC this weekend.
Oh, have fun.
StarCraft final, you guys.
It's gonna be awesome.
It's gonna be awesome. I think there's a couple of seats left. It's almost sold out. If you're in DC, please go. It's awesome.
Very cool.
And thanks for watching. See you next week.
Yeah.
Cool. And Adam, if you want to go next.
I would like to give a shout out to Death for being awesome. No, shout outs to Alette the Burglar. R.I.P. Alette, killed by a vine zombie.
Oh.
we really need, someone needs to start, this is for chat, someone needs to start like a fan art of gravestones for this, because I really want to be able to see at the end, like, who died and to what. Yeah, thanks to chat for coming, because that's sort of the point of all of this. So thanks for coming, everybody. Yes. If you want to watch me do more of this silliness, I'm also GMing Swan Song over on Hit Me JP. It's like this, but with space and maybe less. I'm not gonna say less violence, but yeah. So there's that. So go check out JP's channel for Swan Song, and you can, if you're interested in Dungeon World, you can buy it at dungeon-world.com, or just Google Dungeon World, because there's a free version of the text on the internet, and you can read it and play it, and you don't have to give me any money, but you should, because you're awesome. It's awesome.
The books are really cool.
And yeah, thanks to Jason for making Funnel World, and we will continue to abuse it next time.
Woohoo! All right, everybody. Once again, I am Stephanie Aaron P. Feel free to follow me there on Twitter if you'd like. Shoutouts for Misscliks. Follow us on all the things, MISSCLIKS. More importantly, tomorrow at 7:15 is our second episode of Studying the Storm with Anna Prosser and Gillyweed SC2, our new Heroes show. So if you are interested in Heroes of the Storm, if you're in Alpha or even if you're not, come out and watch it. They're taking a beginner's look at gameplay and casting and character builds and all kinds of stuff. So it's a really great show. Tune in tomorrow, 7:15. Normally it's going to be Thursdays at 7:15, but tomorrow we're doing a Wednesday one. So that is it. Thank you guys very much for tuning in. Next week we will all be back to play, correct?
Mm-hmm.
So next Tuesday, the 23rd, we'll be here from 6 to 9 again. And the only day we're not going to be playing, we have already figured out, is September 30th. And then every day in October we should be playing. So please join us next week. The VODs for this will be posted soon. So stay tuned. And thank you, everybody, for playing. We'll see you next week.
Bye. Thank you.
Bye, everybody.
Bye.